Hey Walter, how's it going?
What's going on? How y'all doing?
Doing good, doing good. So, more than 2 weeks into it, just had a scrimmage the other day, and I practiced a couple times since then. How is everything going on defense? How would you assess where you guys are right now?
I say we're flying around. You can just tell that it's a lot of guys second year in the defense, so a lot of us are a lot more, including myself, a lot of us are just a lot more comfortable. So that's a big thing on defense, like chemistry is everything. Like a guy on offense might be able to mess up, it's not too big of a deal, but if one of us mess up on defense, it's kind of like an all or nothing kind of thing. So we just got tighter chemistry this year, I would say.
Walter, obviously Addison comes in as your new defensive coordinator. What has his message been? He's been around the program, so it's not new, but what has he been like in that role, and what's kind of inspired you guys to see him?
I love Coach Addy. He's a very players coach, if that makes sense. Like he knows the needs of the players. He's real cool. He talks to us like us kind of deal. But I would say he's just preaching discipline, accountability, and toughness. So those are the three main things that we just harp on each and every day. And mainly discipline is very important, especially going into a bigger conference and games might be a little tighter, but just preaching discipline is a big thing we're trying to get better on for this year.
You talked about feeling more comfortable. How different is the vibe for you this year now, having been with UCF for a year versus something last year?
I would say I'm more comfortable just in all aspects, just with the guys, with the coaches, with the scheme, kind of knowing my role, kind of knowing what I'm supposed to do this year. Just ready for the big year.
Take us back to the second scrimmage. What stood out? Name some guys that came up with some big plays.
Some guys. See, I don't want to just do one guy, but I would just say everybody as a team is just really, I don't know, everybody really just showing out in different ways. I don't want to just point out one guy, but
what's a big play that happened?
Big play? I'm gonna go defense. CT had a pretty big one-on-one play on Javon on the end zone, so that was a pretty good pass breakup.
There's a lot more competition at linebacker maybe than there was in the spring. What are you seeing from your group? What's that competition like?
A lot of competitive guys. Each and every day, we're just all in there, whether it's me, Jason, Trub, Cam, IP, Q, just everybody in there, just Cam Moore, everybody in there, Andrew, Troy, everybody's in there just competitive. And we're just a big family, and we just ready to push each other each and every day.
You mentioned chemistry is a key, so how are you continuing to build chemistry with Jason and then with the units in front of you and behind you?
I would just say practice reps. Just practice reps. Each and every day we're out there just trying to work on something that we didn't work on from last practice, or just try to fix something that, even if it's a minor detail, just fix it up and just overall just create a better chemistry.
How does competition drive you and motivate you? Maybe you were coming in as a guy played last year, you have a leg up, but they bring in transfers that want to take your job and stuff. There's competition. So how does that motivate you?
To me, competition either make or break you. So I try to just take each and every day just one step at a time. I try not to look too forward or worry about the next person, because ultimately if I can't do my job, then it's just going to hurt the team in general. So I just try to work on myself each and every day and just try not to worry about the person next to me.
Linebacker might be one of the most experienced positions on the team. I think there's 4 or 5 of you guys in your 5th or 6th year.
Yes, sir.
What's that like, having such an experienced group?
I would just say having an experienced group, it's fun. It's not too much new teaching because all of us are really, like you said, old veteran guys. So a lot of the concepts that Coach Sims is trying to teach us, we already kind of pretty quick to grasp, and just trying to help out the younger guys catch up too.
How would you describe your coach, Ernie Sims?
Coach Sims.
How
would I describe Coach Sims? Different, unique. I don't know if y'all see him at practice. He literally run after the ball at practice. He's one of the dudes. He tells us all the time, if I beat you to the ball, you're wrong. So he's talking about how he's old. But I would just say he's a great coach, very personable coach, strong in his faith. Just ultimately just tries to get you to be the best you that you could be. I would say that's probably the best way to describe him.
Well, there's obviously a new offensive coordinator, Darren Henshaw. What have you seen out of the offense so far this practice, this spring or fall, excuse me? And what stood out to you about it?
I would say they're moving at a fast pace, a real fast pace, and they're kind of using weapons in different places. Different people line up different places. Compared to last year, So I would say they're using a lot more of their people this year, and people that stuck out. I would say Bowman. Bowman's a really big stick out. Johnny, of course, too. But like I said, I don't want to just point out just one or two people. But if I had to, I would say the running backs for sure. RJ too. Like the running backs are doing a really good job this camp.
Walter, is this your last year of eligibility?
Yes, sir.
So it's a big year for you,
Yes, sir.
obviously.
That's
Final
right.
year, and no more of those extra years are going to be for you.
Yes,
So,
sir.
how much are you looking forward to it? What do you want to accomplish? What do you want to get out of this last season of college football for you?
I'm just anxious, just ready to play. But like I said, I try to just take it one day at a time. Just try to be where my feet at, as we like to say. So I'm just looking for a big season. Just blessed for the opportunity to play college football at D1 level because came a long way from Savannah State. So I'm just looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it.
What do you think the identity is of this defense?
Identity. I would just say we're tough, scrapping. Like we're not really a defense that's gonna take no for an answer. Like we're a bunch of guys that are just trying to fly around with the ball. A lot of us got a lot of stuff to prove. So I would just say we're an underdog defense, if you could say, in a sense.
What do you think about going to the Big 12? You talk about you have something to prove. You've had something to prove coming from Savannah State. Now UCF's taking kind of a step up into the Big 12. I mean, how excited are you guys for that? And what do you want to do as a team?
Obviously, we want to win. First off, we want to win games. So I would just say we're just looking forward to proving people wrong. There's a lot of stigma about UCF and how we might not quite be ready. But I know for the people that we got in that locker room, like we believe in ourselves and we know that what we can do. So, yes, sir.
As one of the older guys in the locker room, what do you see in the freshmen that have come in? Like, what do you see out of them?
The freshman guys, those guys are cool. Those guys are eager to learn, I would say. Like, there's not too many young guys that come in and just can kind of get with the program. But those, like, all the young guys, especially on defense, those guys are just quickly adapted, and they're going to be some problems coming on in the future.
I mean, we're just about 2 weeks till the opener in a few days from now. I guess Thursday will be a 2-week mark. I mean, what are you most looking forward to? And it kind of lights at the end of the tunnel. I know camp's a grind, a daily thing. But the season is almost here.
I would just say just getting back in that environment. It's hard to explain, but just being out there, the lights, the fans, the grass, just everything, just football in general, just ready to get back to it. Yes, sir.
Do you ever see highlights of Coach Sims?
Yes, yeah, I have seen highlights of Coach Sims. Yes, sir. When he came as the linebacker coach, I'm big on like doing study background kind of deal. So I had looked him up, and he is a dude. He is a dude for sure. He definitely did, like what he says, that's another thing too. Like you can respect him because he's done it before. So like what he's teaching us, he really did before. So that's another thing that I like about Coach Sims too.
That's what I said. Perfect. Thank you so much.
Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate it. Thanks all.